Hi gentlemen, how are you? Welcome back again. This is module 4, lesson 1, 4a, what an adventure. So it seems like we're talking about adventures today. This is page 48, please open your book to page 48. Have you ever had an adventure? What's adventure first? Adventure is like a different experience. It's something like, an experience that you don't always have, something special that you always remember. So it's something like diving, for example. We don't go diving every day, so this is an adventure. Climbing mountains, stuff like this. All these are adventures. So we have some warming up questions that we need to start with before the lesson. Number 1, what does each of these types of holiday involve? What does each of these types of holiday involve? So we have different types of holidays here, gentlemen, in these colorful, boxes. So camping holiday, this is a kind of holiday. Holiday by the seaside, skiing trip, guided city tour, backpacking holiday, cruise, safari, all of them are different types of holidays. Camping, right? Staying in a tent, having barbecue, maybe staying, having time with your family or something in a place. So this is what we call camping. Holiday by the seaside, going to the beach, having some water activities, skiing trip, going skiing, skiing, right? Guided city tour. Guided city tour is like to take a tour in a city to look at its landmarks, its famous places. Backpacking holiday. Backpacking is to have your backpack, it is this kind of bag, and you walk around a place to see its nice landmarks or places. So backpacking is usually a kind of a short trip because you have your old stuff at the back. You don't want to carry this for a long time. And cruise is always like this ship that goes in the river. This is what we call like river cruise. Some people stay for days in the cruise. You have your food in the cruise, you have some parties, you enjoy your time there. So this is a kind of a trip. Safari is going to the desert to have some activities related to the desert, like riding a special like motorbike or something. It's not motorbike, it's a kind of special motorbike. They call it beach buggy, maybe. This stuff like the beach buggy, you guys know it, right? So this safari, it's a special thing too. What kind of holiday do you usually go on? What kind of holidays do you go on? For me, I prefer holiday by the seaside. I like the sea too much. I like beaches. I like swimming, water activities. For me, this is the best part. Which of these have you never been on, but you would like to try? For me, I've never been on skiing trip, and I'd like to try it. I've never been to a place that has snow, so I like skiing. I'd like to try skiing. Let's move to the next, or the main part of the lesson. This is a reading text, and you call that a holiday? It's a question. Look at the pictures. What do you think these people like doing during their holidays? Listen and read and check the answers. So this man is having his backpack, and he's talking about his holiday. Not everyone enjoys a relaxing holiday around a pool, getting a tan. Andy Thomas interviews two people who have a different view on what a holiday is. So this is the first man, is Oliver Mason. Oliver Mason looks like any other teacher and makes such a good impression in his smart shirt and tie that you will never believe he has an unusual burning passion for volcanoes. This man loves volcanoes. As you see in the picture, whenever he has some free time, he travels to a new volcano to explore. He likes exploring volcanoes, discovering volcanoes. I want you to read the rest of the text yourselves. And also about the next guy, who is Eric Reid. Eric Reid likes scuba diving. This kind of diving we call scuba diving. Scuba diving is deep diving, and you may take pictures with like sea animals like him. You know, he took a picture of a whale, of him swimming with a whale or something. So yeah, this is interesting. He goes underwater with a group of people, and then he has pictures with sea animals. He did this in Bahamas Island. So you guys may read this as well. You will read them, please, and then we will complete this exercise with the proper words. Read again and complete the summaries about the two people. Oliver Masson is a what? Who is really interested in? Oliver Masson, I just told you, gentlemen, Oliver Masson is a teacher, right? Who is really interested in what? What is he interested in? You remember? Volcanoes, right? His favorite one is still, what do you think? His favorite one is still active volcano. The active volcano is the one that erupts. And it is the what in the world. It is the what in the world. It is the biggest in the world. It's in Mauna Loa, Hawaii. His favorite volcano is in Hawaii. Apart from exploring, Oliver likes doing different, if you read the text you would find this, activities. When he was in Nicaragua, he tried volcano surfing. Now, Eric Reid, the second guy, loves, do you remember, I can hear you, scuba diving. And he is very experienced. He spends his holidays in places where he can swim. His summer holidays, and he can swim in the what? Different marine environments. Marine here means related to sea. Environment related to sea, around the sea. When he was in Mexico, he swam with whale sharks, which are the largest fish in the world. He has recently made plans to visit Darwin, Australia, and swim with crocodiles. So crocodiles, this creature is too dangerous. You know, it lives beside the, it lives in like in the banks of the river, and it's too dangerous. You know, they open their mouth this way and they may bite or eat anyone or any animal. So let's move to the next part of the lesson. This part, I believe, that is the next page. Complete the sentences with the correct form of the words and capitals. All the missing words are in the text. So you find the missing words in the text, but these are the root words. You try to find out the derivatives from them and then complete the fill in the missing parts with them. So I might go to the Medina next year, but I haven't made a what yet. Decide is a verb. I need a noun. I haven't made a decision. Decision is the noun and decide is the verb. Please wear a helmet. It's for your own safety. Safety is the noun. I got the what that they didn't like. My chocolate cake impress is the verb, and impression is the noun. We spent an weekend by the sea and enjoyable. Enjoy is a verb. Enjoyable is an adjective. Thomas and Jake spent a what evening watching DVDs? Relaxing. Traveling to Peru was an forget experience. What if I want to say something that I cannot forget? So it is unforgettable experience. Now, what's the what between backpacking and camping holiday? Different is an adjective. I need a noun. What's the difference? Okay. So now clauses of result. Okay, gentlemen. So this is what we call clauses of result. We use clauses of result to express the result of an action or a conclusion. So plus adjective or adverb plus that. So let me give you an example. We already have one here, and I'll give you an extra one. He was so bored that he left before the end of the documentary. Let me give you an easier one. If you have a test and this test is too difficult for you, you would say, okay, this test is so difficult that I cannot finish it. Or this test is too long that I cannot finish it, or too long to finish it. So you can say so plus adjective. The test is so long, so plus adjective, that I cannot finish it. After that, a complete sentence. So this is it. It's to exaggerate. It's to say that something, you want to exaggerate about something. We have another form that you can use here for the same purpose, which is such, a or an plus adjective plus noun. Like for example, this is such a hot day. This is such a hot day that we all went swimming. Okay, we went swimming because it's too hot, so we wanted to refresh ourselves. So yeah, it's such a hot day that we went swimming. It's the same form actually, but the difference here is that we used a noun above. And so, don't use a noun when you have so. Just the adjective or the adverb plus that. So, adjective that. So, adverb that. But here, such a or an plus adjective plus noun and then that. So the difference here is that you add a noun. After such, you add a noun. But after so, no need to use a noun. Okay? So, let's practice. We use clauses of result to express the result of an action or the conclusion. Okay, this is a repetition of what we said. Now let's do this example. The first one, the meal they served us was delicious that we ate it immediately. What do you think? Is it so or such? To decide, look at the sentence. Is there, before that, is there a noun? Yes or no? Delicious that. Right before that, is there a noun? What about delicious? It's an adjective, so there's no noun. So what should I use? It was so delicious that. If there was a noun, use such. If there is no noun, only so. As simple as this. So delicious that. Next, we had a good time in Taif that. Good time. Good is an adjective. Time is a noun. A good time. What do you think? You have a noun here. So or such? Such. I can hear you. Yes, you're right. Such a good time. Next, it was a big cake. Cake is a noun. Big is an adjective. Noun. Again, so or such? Such. So simple, right? Omar has improved much at math. Much at math that he has become one of the top students. So he improved so much at math or such much. I guess you don't even need to think about this. It doesn't make sense at all to say such much. Have you ever heard something like this? So it's so much at math. You have got nice boots that, again, nice is an adjective, boots is a noun. Noun. What do you think? Such nice boots, because we have a noun. Such a noun. My best friend can cook well that. Well is an adverb plus that. Do we have a noun here before that? No noun. Is there a need to use such? No need. So what can I use here? So. Okay, so this is it. Now, listen to Jim talking to a friend about his last holiday. What kind of a holiday did he go on? Listen and tell me. And after you listen, you have some questions to answer, true or false questions. So, listen twice and answer this part, gentlemen. Okay? Let's listen.
B. Listen again and write T for true or F for false.
Hi, Jim. I didn't know you were back on a trip. Yes, we came back yesterday. Really? How did it go?
I had a really nice time.
Was it your first time? We did a lot of waiting
around before we saw anything.
Really?
Yes. It was the wrong time of year and it was hard to see any big animals. However, I managed to take some really good photos.
Did you take your brother's camera in the end?
No, I bought one from the airport. A really expensive one. But it was worth it.
Weren't you afraid of all the wild animals?
Not really. Some lions made a lot of noise during the night, but they were too scared to go close to our tents. Actually, something really funny happened involving an elephant.
What happened?
One morning, I woke up and there was a lot of shouting. I looked out of my tent and there was an elephant trying to get into someone's tent. The guide told me it was looking for food. Anyway, it took them a while to get rid of it.
I don't think I'd like to go on a safari.
I loved it. In fact, I had such a great time that I'm going to go next year too.
You're crazy.
Okay, gentlemen. Now we have true or false questions. Number one, Jim had never been to Africa before. False. Jim spent a long time waiting around. True. Jim borrowed his brother's camera. False. Jim was scared of the animals. False. An elephant tried to get into Jim's tent. False. Jim wants to go on the same type of holiday again. True. Okay. I believe that this is the end of today's lesson, and please check your workbook for homework. Page, let's see, this is page 108. 108 and 109, both of them are homework. Please do them and check the answers when I'll upload them on the website for you, gentlemen. Have a good day and thank you for watching. Goodbye.